Hey guys, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I am doing a reading today on the solar eclipse. So it's June 21st. Solar eclipse today, a big time astrologically wise. I think there's 6 planets in retrograde. Crazy. So yeah, I want to kind of ask and look at why is this eclipse happening? You know, what's the purpose and what is the influence going to be on our lives? I think this is a big one. So let's see what we get. I'm going to use 3 different decks, the Morgan Greer, the Mythic Tarot, and then I'm going to pull some from the Fairy Tale Lenormand. So let's see what messages we get. All right, God, we want to look at the solar eclipse today, June 21st, 2020. What is happening? What is the purpose of this solar eclipse? What is meant to come through? And how will it influence our lives? Okay. Let's see what we get on our first row. So you've got the 5 of Pentacles. We've got the 3 of Swords. We've got the Queen of Swords. The Moon. Wow, this is like intense. And the Devil. Oh my gosh. You know, I really feel like before you freak out and think this is negative, I think it's about cutting away negativity, cutting away things in our life that are not compatible with us, cutting away any avenues that don't give us what we need, like that don't enrich us, that don't enhance our lives, any kind of lack mentality or situation we're in that doesn't fulfill us or is not, you know, what's the word? I can't think of it, but you know what I mean. Like that's all being cut away with this eclipse. It's being eclipsed out. And I think this is kind of what it's saying. Like we're needing to make a decision and discern and look, what is meant to leave my life? And you know, where am I going and what am I standing for? You know, what don't I want to settle for anymore? And just being very clear about that. And the Devil being here, it's showing, you know, it's about us accessing our own power and us overcoming any kind of delusions or illusions or negative influences or fear, and really releasing ourselves from that and standing up to that and going, no, it's my life. I'm going to start to call the shots and I know where I want my life to go, and anything that isn't that, bye-bye. So that's kind of how I'm reading this, but wow, this is intense. Okay, now we're going to use the Mythic Tarot. Let's get another row. All right, God, help us understand this. Okay, a lot just popped out. I want to put them back because it was just too many. Okay. The solar eclipse. All right. What is the significance of this solar eclipse? Why is it happening? And what kind of effect and influence will it have on our lives? Solar eclipse. Why is it happening? And what kind of influence and effect will it have on our lives? Okay. Oop. All right. That wanted to come out too, I guess. Okay. So let's see. We have got the Queen of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the High Priest, the Devil again. Holy moly. So we'll get clarity on that. We've got the Queen of Wands. Yeah, power. And the Page of Pentacles, nurturing the things that you want to grow in your life, giving attention to what you want to create in your life. Wow. Okay. Pulling 3 from the Lenormand Tarot. Or the Lenormand Fairy Tale. We've got Bear. We've got Sun. We've got Scythe. Wow. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Things are being cut out of our lives that aren't meant to be there. Thank goodness. All right, so let's just look at this. So, all right. wow, there's so much to go explore in this. I just want to say a couple sentences about what's coming to me, and then we're going to break it down and I'll show you the cards. So yeah, there are some situations that aren't going anywhere in our lives, that are a disappointment to us, that are not fulfilling our needs, and we're being told, look, this is never going to turn into anything. It is what it is. Like, this is just not meant to work out. This is not what you want it to be, and it's got to go. There's this clear line in the sand. Like, either you're in alignment with me and my life and where it's going, and this is right, or it's wrong. A lot of us are feeling stuck in those situations. Like, we don't really want to admit to ourselves that this is not meant to be in our lives anymore, or that this is not what we think it is. This isn't what we thought it was. So some of us are really struggling with coming to terms with that, and really seeing that this is not where you want to be. This is not making you feel good. This is not in your best interest. This is draining and sapping your personal power and keeping you stuck in a situation that is disappointing, possibly heartbreaking, sucks you dry, drains your energy, drains your resources, makes you feel like shit. And it's not gonna change. Like that, it's just, it is what it is. There's some kind of limit. It's like, no, this is, So with the Devil card being here twice, this is that crazy looking your fear right in the eye and not allowing it to take your personal power. Rather, standing up to it and going, I don't let you control me anymore. Whatever this situation is that we are attached to, whatever addictive or unhealthy attachment we're in with whatever, it's time to see that for what it is and get out of there. And so not letting that have control over us, because it really doesn't. It only does when we allow it to. So this is the lesson here, is standing up for yourself, believing in yourself and choosing yourself to get out of whatever yucky energy this is. Yeah, personal power, listening to God's messages, seeing the light, not seeing the dark, choosing the light, not choosing the dark, getting enlightened, not staying in illusion. But it's tricky. It's confusing right now. We've got this moon energy. So things can really feel overwhelming. They can feel haywire, especially with eclipses, right? This is it. You don't really have a true firm handle on things. It's like, what? I can't make sense of this. I don't really know. I don't have my bearings. I have a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear and a lot of emotions, or things just don't look clear. Where is this going? I have no idea, right? A lot of things are coming up to be purged from our lives, to be purged from our subconscious, to be purged from our psyche. So as that purge is happening, it can feel like we're crazy. But this is all clearing the way for us stepping into what we really believe in, who we really are, and developing and cultivating the things in our life that we want to create. Not being stuck in dead-end avenues that isn't giving us what we want. And it's saying the trick here is, okay, it's like an emotional time, right? With the eclipses and the moon card, but it's saying use your discernment and your intellect. Use your objective critical thinking to look at this clearly. This is not a time to go by, to believe what your emotions are telling you, or to buy into that fear or anxiety. Okay? It's not giving you a true indicator of what's happening. it's not your gut telling you bad things are going to happen. No, that is not what's going on. This is just the crazy energy right now. And there's a lot of illusion with this devil energy and this moon energy. Things are appearing very, very different than they actually are. So you can't really trust your gut and your emotions right now regarding this eclipse because things are haywire. So it's saying you need your logic to look at this clearly and say, okay, what are the facts? What is going on? What is happening? What do I want? What do I have? What isn't in alignment? And what do I need to get rid of? Speaking your mind, making a decision, and doing what's best for you. So that's gonna enable us to get out of this energy, the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Swords, it's not saying it's not possible. It's just not going to happen. This is a limit. This is, you're powerless in this situation. You're never going to get what you want out of this situation. So it's time to let this go. If something is making us experience this and feel this way, that is an indicator that it is not meant for us. It is not in our best interest. It is not in alignment with what makes us shine and spark and have joy. So you have to use your intellect to go, okay, I recognize that. Bye-bye. You ain't coming with me. But, you know, it's going to feel like haywire emotions and crazy and fear and anxiety. And am I doing the right thing? What's going on? But remember, with the devil cards here, the devil energy wants to trick us into thinking we have to be somewhere when we don't, into thinking that it has power over us when it doesn't. But it can be a very, very crafty, deceiving thing. It can really feel like we're doing the right thing. It can really feel like, no, I'm choosing to be here, when really it's like you're choosing to be in this, like, you know, dark closet without windows, chained up to like a pole, and then you just have like a little bit of crumbs and some old water to like sustain you. Like, that is not what life is about. That is not what God wants for you. So it's about recognizing that. Look, the Queen of Swords, she's like, devil, I am coming in. I'm the queen, and I can outthink you, and I can outsmart you, and I recognize what you're doing, and I'm not going to play that game anymore. Nope. Queen of Wands, finding our inner power, our inner light. You know, the Queen of Wands is confident. She knows her power. She knows how to use it. You know, look at her. She has a freaking lion on a gold chain, just like submitting at her feet. She knows how to wield her influence and her power. So that's what this is, breaking us free from, not having that. And this is giving us the opportunity to really come into that power. You know, speak your mind, be who you are, get what you deserve. Anything that, and I felt this happening in my own life, like anything that has the hint of, I'm just like, bye, gone, nope, or I don't stand for that, no, immediately. Like, there's no confusion. There's no time to dilly-dally, or, you know, it's like I feel like this impulse, like, or this, what's the word? Compulsion to, like, we have no more tolerance or patience for that anymore. It's just like, nope, you're not working for me. No, bye. Oh, you kind of gave me a little attitude and we just started dating. Bye-bye. You know? Oh, you want kids and I don't. Whereas before I would try to justify that. Maybe I do want kids. Nope, bye-bye. Like, it's just, whoo. And by doing that, this enables us, oh, that's interesting too. This enables us to start to grow and cultivate the garden we're planting. You know, what do we want to spend energy on? Where do we want to set our intentions? What do we feel strongly about? And what do we want to take the time and energy to pursue and grow and nurture in our own lives? This is allowing us to choose and us to grow our own garden, us to color our own lives. So this is helping us manifest what we want and what's right for us, but we have to see that, and we have to get out of any situation that's trapping us or making us feel like crap. We've also got the Queen of Cups. So we've got the Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Wands, okay? So, it's like this balance, I feel like, of intuitive strength, emotional strength, mental fortitude, and personal power. It's kind of making me feel like, you know, divine feminine, divine masculine, like, and I don't know if anyone knows astrologically what's going on, if this supports that, but it's making me feel like there's this, you know how the feminine is like the receiver, the space where the masculine fills, you know, the receptive force of life. I feel like, and that can make, and hasn't throughout history, you know, make the feminine principle more susceptible to other people's will, or holding the space for other people to do things, or, you know, being a more passive observer to what someone else's dreams are. And I feel like this is kind of saying that's done. Like, now's the time where we can step up, and not just women, it's men and women, but just the energy of what's going on right now. It's kind of like, no, I'm not going to just receive whatever you want. I'm not just going to like passively observe what's going on. I'm actually going to participate and stand up and, you know, rock my own life. Thank you very much. That's kind of like the vibe it's giving me. All right, so we got, for our Lenormand row, we've got the bear. The bear is like a protective influence, a guardian, someone watching over you. Like, think mama bear with her cubs. Bear. It's almost like we have to protect ourselves and watch out for ourselves too. And you know, God's always there doing that for us, and you know, our team of guides and helpers on the other side and all that. But look at this. It's so interesting. It's almost making me feel like protecting our own inner child, protecting our own innocent, you know, selves, like being the one to go, no, that is not okay with me. I do not deserve that, and I will not take it. Goodbye. I know that's like so funny. There's a lot of stuff getting cut out of our lives, but it's so good. And if you're not having something directly being cut out of your life right now, that's like one specific scenario. It's just in general, like you can see that influence in many, many different ways. Just people that don't align with you, or situations that don't align with you. It's just, they're not able to go forward anymore. Thank gosh. Because we want to be surrounded by situations and people and things that are part of our, you know, part of our frequency, part of our world. We don't, I mean, yeah, we don't want to be zombies like everyone else, but we want to be like in alignment with where we're going and the people who are with us. We want to be supported and support. We want to be expanded and grow. It's like this, dealing with people that were situations that just aren't you. There's no point for it anymore. There's no point. There's no reason behind it. So it's us stepping up and protecting ourselves from that and doing what's in our best interest. The sun, that leads to the sun. Freedom, happiness, joy, being our true self, like letting our true light shine. Oh, you know. And the scythe, like I said, cutting away what is not meant to come with us. Cutting away the wheat from the chaff. Separating. And I feel like that's really a big part of what's happening right now. And I've kind of like heard a couple other astrologers and people say this, like it really feels like, and especially with what's going on the world stage with the contentious times right now, where people are showing their true colors, they are showing their true character, they are showing where they stand as clear as day. So there is a split going on, and that's meant to happen. It's kind of like, I feel like it's like kind of like we've had the time to prepare ourselves and to go through the lessons and the hardships, and to enlighten ourselves in our own way. And now we're kind of like, now it's kind of like, okay, so where'd you get to? What path are you on? Like, all right, let's get some of these guidance cards. This is exciting. Pay attention to your dreams. Okay. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Wow. Yep, here, if you want to read that, I'll just hold that so you can pause it. Admit the truth. Bam. And look, it's funny, it just fell right, like I put it down right under this. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. It's just, there's no gray area anymore. We know, it's kind of like, you know what it makes me, this is a good way to look at it. Like everyone's true colors are showing. So it's very easy to just determine what's going on. Is this right for me? Is it wrong for me? Are they on my level? Are they not? Are they in alignment with my values or not? Just very easy. And it's just like, okay, admit the truth and boom, act on that. There's, okay, we got ask Archangel Michael to help you with the situation. So, you know, praying, always good. There's always help for us. Little reminder to ask for it if you need it. And your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Yep. So this is all about being true to ourselves, listening to our own beliefs, our own perspective, our own mind, our own heart, and acting on that and really trusting that, you know, our own power. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Your own intuition. So what situation are you in, or mindset? If this isn't a specific situation, like a relationship, what is this, a mindset? Do you have a hard time speaking your truth? Do you have a hard time standing up for yourself? I mean, this could be many different things, but we have to get out of this illusion. What is tricking us? What makes us feel like this is as good as it's going to get, or we're stuck and trapped here, or something bad's going to happen if we're not here, or we don't deserve more? What is it? What is this? We don't want to live here, you know? Listen to your inner guidance. Listen to where God talks to you inside, your intuition, where you're connected to the bigger picture. Listen to that, especially through this moon energy. Because for some of us, it's going to feel really intense and chaotic and like, we don't know what's going on, but you do know what's going on. You do know what's going on. You have to trust that and learn to develop that and cultivate that more and act on it. Be discerning. You know, if it looks this way, it is that way. If there's no more confusion, I feel, with that. But it's about us coming to terms with that and getting it and doing it. All right, guys. Wow. That was cool. Let me know how this, connects with you. If it does, if it resonates with you. I think this is really exciting because on the other side of this, let's just pull a card for that. On the other side of this, we're going to get to a place where we can truly be ourselves in a way we never have been able to before, where our lives are the most authentic they've ever been, and therefore things are going to line up in our lives in a way that supports who we are. We're going to be able to recognize clearly which things to nurture in our lives and how to enhance our own lives, and it's just going to be this freedom of not being stuck anymore in certain situations that are just dead ends and that aren't really right for us. So what is like the payoff, or can you show us like the outcome, new path, Two of Wands, the outcome on the other side of this? Can you verify or validate that? Seven of Swords. The Sun. Yep. Yep. The Sun. Six of Wands. Six of Swords, Eight of Swords. So yeah, we are admitting any kind of illusion to ourselves, and we're moving on. We're moving to a better state of mind. We're moving to a new shore, a new place, getting away from where we've been, freeing ourselves from any trapped disempowerment. It's time to be truly authentic ourselves, to open ourselves to life and what God has in store for us, and be happy. Be happy. There's a new path. So, wow, cool. All right, guys. I will be back for definitely the lunar eclipse, and I'm going to be doing more videos now that I'm doing 2 months at a time for the personal or the zodiac readings. So, again, if anyone wants a reading with me, I do offer private readings. You get them in a week. I send it to you via a private video, and then you can follow up with me to discuss if you need to. And the links are below, and you can also email me at tara@tarastarot.com. Okay, happy eclipse. Bye.